Oh, what are you healing from? You have attackers. What are they attacking you for? For me, I spoke out about technology. And that's what dragged me under. Then it turned into a bunch of other things. And abuse and stuff. And I mean, healing's a journey, man. And it's hard to do when you're attacked constantly for who you are as a person. That will trigger you. They'll use your love. They'll use your kindness. Treat it like it's your weakness. They'll use your love. And they'll do anything to try and push you down. It could be a group of people. It could be one person. You could be a high schooler fighting, trying to be the long hair kid or something. Or maybe you're the gay kid. Or maybe you're the kid that wants to be a kitty cat. And it takes courage to be those things. And you are going to get harassed and attacked. People are going to attack you for things you say, things you believe in. Once you begin a spiritual journey, people are going to attack you for being spiritual. And say, no, only their God is the way. Well, if you look at all those books, they all say the same thing, and they all come to the same ideology and the basic principles. I mean, you got your Bible, which has been rewritten thousands of times. You got the Mahabharata, the text from India. You got Hinduism, which I think is what the Mahabharata is. I am not certain. But I know that all these things really, I mean, they all point to the same thing. Is it perfect? No. But for the individual to be able to, allowed to be able to pick, it's your choice. I mean, you're allowed to believe whatever the fuck you want. I mean, if you want to believe that fucking Jesus is the only way, good for you. If you want to believe that Krishna is the only way, good for you. But it's, in reality, I mean, they aren't here anymore. You're here. And you're supposed to take what they did and their ideologies and apply it to your life. And realize that they were attacked too. They were destroyed as people too. They were mocked, tortured, murdered. And that's one thing about today's day and age, is they can't really do the things that they did back then. They can't burn the witch. But they will attack you. And I mean, this isn't just spiritualism, and it's everything, no matter what life choices you make. I mean, your sexuality, they're going to attack it. Your color of your skin, for some reason that's your fault, and all kinds of stuff. And to be honest, my color of my skin isn't, maybe I did, maybe before then I just, yeah, that one. But I mean, in reality, my ancestors are a lot of people. Like, if I choose to pick my American Indian ancestors, white people came and raped them, and that's how I came about. If I choose to use my white ancestry, they raped them, and that's how I came. Like, so I don't think your skin color should be your voice. It's kind of, because I mean, you didn't pick it. And in reality, you're probably related to fucking everybody. But I mean, who you are as a person, that's your choice. And you're going to deal with a lot of shit if you want to be who you want to be. People are going to tell you no. They're going to try and manipulate you. They're going to try and push you down. And it's not even just from an MK Ultra standpoint. It's just reality in general. Your parents, your friends, people you know. And eventually, through time, I mean, like, if you are an outspoken person, it doesn't take that long to become known. I know in my local area, I am well known. I'm pretty sure that, you know, because of the outlandish, crazy stuff I've done. I mean, I've talked about some crazy shit. I was talking about alchemy 5 years ago. What is it, 2026? I've been doing alchemy for, wow, 8-9 years, actually. My other channel I started in 2020. And I mean, you see there's a lot of hate in that channel. It's another reason I don't own that channel, because it's a lot of hate. But I mean, I was in it, man. Like, because, okay, for instance, when they basically they came and took my kid, and when they took you can't make gold, and then I'm homeless, and they raided my house because they said there was a meth lab. And that's really how that's my anger in that channel. I mean, I'm trying to heal that anger and not be so angry. And I mean, I'm not trying to compare myself to anyone. I'm just trying to lay out why, because you'll see the anger in that channel. I mean, I'm fucking in my car, bundled up. It's middle of winter. I'm bitching about petroleum and meth or some stupid shit. But I mean, in my mind, I'm defending myself. Because, really, you took my kid because you can't make gold. What the fuck does that have to do? What does that have to do with? Anyway, it doesn't. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. They lied and said I had a meth lab and took my kid. That's what the fuck they did. But I mean, that's really where, I mean, the shit hit the fan, and because they wanted to humble me and show me something. You're wrong. Whatever. Like, you can't be right about everything. And a lot of my anger dwells from that. And you'll see it in that channel if you visit it. You don't have to. Don't. But, I mean, the journey's a long, long fucking journey. Like, so if you see that, you're going to see my hate, my anger. And you may have that anger, just like I did. And it's hard. Because, I mean, in all actuality, that was all psychological bullshit. They wanted me to shut up about alchemy and stop talking about it because they were offended. Because if gold, if it can be made like that, then their status quo is bullshit. Their status quo is bullshit anyway. People with money control, like, who gets jobs and shit, and it shouldn't be that way. Like, There's a Dave Chappelle episode where he talks about how he owns the whole fucking town. There are people like him that own the whole fucking towns everywhere. And if you piss that guy off, you don't get to get a job. And talking about free energy and alchemy will get it to where that rich guy is mad at you. Promise. But, I mean, to take in consideration that things are deeper than they seem sometimes, and others they're not. And you don't have to be in that deep. You don't. You could literally be a high school student dealing with some bullshit. Just general life experiences where people are trying to push you down. I know from experience that they're going to push you down. And it takes a lot to stand up for yourself and not collapse and not give in and not let them win. Because, I mean, in all reality, I mean, if you can't make gold, then how come the Hadron Collider made gold? I don't know, it's pretty dumb. And I mean, that's not, I'm not, sometimes people will tell you stuff when they don't know the answer and they just demand it's the correct one, even though they have no. It's just like your sexuality. Nobody but knows your sexuality but you. No one can tell you who it is you can love. They will try, and they will manipulate you and all kinds of shit. But what am I trying to say? This isn't just for a specific person. This is for anyone who is dealing with bullshit. Because bullshit's everywhere. We deal with it from every aspect of our lives, no matter who you are. It's all nonsense. It's all attacks. It's all jealousy 99% of the time. And I've dealt with some hate. I've dealt with some anger. And it took everything I had not to lose my shit on this journey. Like, I've been pushed to try and attack people. Like, down to they've tried to get my dogs to act stupid and act out. And my dogs are good dogs. It's really difficult to get them to do that. But they're so childish to make you look like the bad person. And you're not a bad person. You're just a person. And I mean, like, I went to counseling for the past, let's see, I got off probation last year. I was in probation for 4 years. I'd had to do counseling for 4 years. And personally, it was nice to have someone to just vent to, I guess. But, like, other than that, I mean, the whole time was them trying to convince me that I'm just evil. And in reality, it's them trying to convert me to accept that I'm evil, so I will be evil. And that's just, for me, I mean, I've seen it, and it's just like, but, okay, yeah, there are evil people, yes, but that doesn't make everyone evil. They don't want anyone to be good. Like, you can't be good. And that's not true. You're allowed to be good. The goal in life is not to just be evil. Their goal is to convince you that you're evil. That way you feel like you deserve the nonsense that you have to deal with. And that is one of the biggest things that If you accept that, your healing journey will massively spike. Because a lot of the things, yes, everyone has bad thoughts. Everyone could be evil. Like, there are a lot of things I could have done, and I didn't. But I was pushed to do them. And it was all manipulation tactics. It was all them trying to control my mind to fucking... And, I mean, if you have Freemasons in your area, there are people like this. The judicial system works like this. Prison systems work like this. The probation systems work like this. They took ChatGPT and gave him counseling, modern counseling, and ChatGPT went insane. Why would that be unless that was not the goal? So, if they can make ChatGPT lose its shit with modern counseling, what's that say about it? To me, it says, well, that's kind of the goal then, isn't it? That's why I don't like... because there's two psychologists. One is the path that they're on. I think it's Friedrich Nietzsche. No, it's not. It's the German dude. And then there's the spiritual guy that had the ideology that it was spiritual. We don't do the spiritual counseling. We do the mental, it's all manipulation. And, I mean, I'm not saying counseling bad, but, I mean, if you're in a situation to where they want you to have a specific, it's probably bad. It's probably not good for you. Because they're going to push some narrative and try and convince you that you're something you're not. And, I mean, why would a counselor want you to believe that they have an idea of you and they want to force it upon you? That's nonsense. They should be pulling the idea out of you because you know who you are. They shouldn't be trying to implant an idea. So, I mean, if you're going to a counselor and they're trying to implant an idea rather than you pulling an idea from you, that is a big sign that you are not in the right place. Because they should be pulling the information out of you to get you to tell yourself who you are, not be trying to implant an idea for you to be who they want you to be. And that's narcissism on a level. Like, that is, if you can catch that, that is one of the biggest signs of manipulation around you. If they're not trying to pull who you are out of you, and they're trying to enforce an ideal onto you, that is negatory. That is ignore that shit. And I mean, because like I said, I was on probation before that for fucking 4 more years, I think. Yeah, and I was in counseling for those 4 years as well. So I've done at least 8 years of counseling. That's why it's funny to me, because now, never mind. But trying to help people or you see narcissistic tactics that will be used against you for just you trying to be yourself. Because usually if you start doing, say, like you're in a group message and you start standing up for say the person you're interested in that group text message, and another person starts doing the same thing, they start mimicking you, that person is trying to make you look, they're trying to steal your thunder, basically. And you'll see that on like your social medias. Like if you're posting about specific things and it's good and You seeing people copy you. Those people are jealous of you. And I mean, fuck them. Who cares? Ignore them. Because they're going to do, not only are they going to do that, they're going to mock you on your social media too. A lot of what I see now is, yeah. Social media is hard because that is the biggest psyop that you're in that you don't even realize you're in. Because it's all hidden coded messages. This girl's doing this to get your attention, and you're doing this to get this person's attention, and that's psychological work, and you're doing it on accident. And I mean, so if you are trying to be an artist, trying to just be your fucking self, you're going to notice these things. So when they start copying you, start paying attention to those people when you're in close proximity and see if they're trying to trigger you. And if they are, just ignore them. That's your best. The only reaction that's good is the reaction of nothing. Because if you start fighting back, what they do is they make you look like the aggressor. Trust me, I have failed at this many a times. And a lot of people dislike me because they say I am a hate speech thing. And really, I mean, I was just protecting myself. And they turned what I said into a mass blast thing, attacking the community. And I wasn't attacking the community. I was attacking my attacker. So, I mean, they will use it against you, is all I'm saying. Because they will. So, ignore it. I wouldn't even, I would like the comments and comment on them. Oh, that's so funny. But it just, that feeds them. There's no point in feeding them at all. Because you're going to get attacked if you stand up and just be yourself. No matter what yourself is. People are going to mock you. Every time you do something awesome, they're going to try and steal it from you. And, I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. And, I mean, like I said, my local infamy is from being an alchemist and talking about crazy science, magic, that, I mean, in my mind, should work. And in reality, it does work. I mean, it's just more complicated than we understand. But, I mean, if someone like me doesn't talk about it, no one's ever going to know about it, and you're just going to bury it. So, I mean, for me, it's my art. I mean, your art can be anything. You could be a comedian. You could be just a writer. I write too. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do with your life that people are going to attack you for. You're going to be attacked for your sexuality, fucking your ideals, everything. I mean, that's what made Charlie Kirk famous. Was talking about his ideals and how he was defending them, and he was good at it. But he was also attacked a lot. And know that if your journey is similar to his, there's a lot of nonsense that you're going to have to deal with. Social media, fucking YouTube, all of it. No matter what you do, you're going to get attacked. Unless you just lay there and pretend you don't exist for your life. And trying to heal through these attacks and trying to not become the monster that they want you to become is difficult. Very. I mean, I know that I've dealt with on a level some stuff, and I hope that you never have to deal with. And I mean, if you catch on now, you won't have to. Because in reality, the reason I've been through so much is because I failed at the beginning. I fought back, I attacked them back, and then they just made me look like an asshole. So, I mean, remember that, man, because if you got something good, they're gonna come at you and try and make it not yours, and it's gonna hurt your feelings, and it's gonna trigger you. And then they're gonna use those triggers to control you and get you to do things, and then in your mind you're doing it, but in reality they're working you like a fucking puppet, and you had no idea. I hope this helped, man. This is hard to put into words, I guess. I don't. But, I mean, I've been dealing with this shit for a long, long time. And if I can help you, one person, yeah, I don't care. Just anyone to see that they are being attacked and help them escape far before they have to deal with the consequences. You know what I mean? Because they have destroyed my image, like, locally. Like I said, I can't even get a fucking job. And it was basically, they were attacking me, and I stood up for myself, and I looked like the asshole. They won the game. And, I mean, I was an asshole, but they were an asshole too. Who was right? But, I mean, because they knew who I am. They knew if they did whatever they did, I would make fun of them. So, I mean, they used my triggers to control me. Shh. And I would love it if I could help you not let them use your triggers to control you. I'm going to take care of that. She's calm now. But I'm going to jump off here. You guys have a good one. I hope that this reaches at least one person to help them. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, and I'm going to try and get better at explaining this shit, because it is a big deal. Especially, like, there should be a class on this, to be honest, like, with social media the way it is, and it's not even just the MK Ultra shit. It's just reality and people in general. Like, whether they can control it and are or not is not important. What's important is what you're going through, and if you are failing at defending it, and I mean, that's going to be the biggest spike in your healing, is being able to identify your triggers and not react. Because the more you react, the more you feed it, and it doesn't make you look good. And in the end, I mean, I don't want you to end up not being able to get a job because some rich asshole decided that he could play a game with you and work you like a puppet. Because that's what happened to me. I failed. And I did. I was the asshole. And, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. You can't win that way. They will straight use every trigger they can to make you look however they want you to look. And I don't want that for you. I've been dealing with this shit for many years. And from the point that they made me homeless and shit. I mean, that's... Because, like... I wasn't homeless because I ran out of money. It's not important. They can use your social media image to fucking destroy you. And it's not an MK Ultra plot. It's just fucking local people trying to be more important than they really are. They want to be God, and they're not.